Hey Arnie, I thought I'd show you what my Miami layout looks like. I collect both original and occasionally buy some repro stuff, like for instance the 390 here. Bought that years ago, and the cars, the pea green cars are original. Down there is a 408 that I picked up. All the 200 series cars are original. All of them in real nice shape. It's a good operator. That is about the extent of my 200 series cars, other than the two cranes that I've got. And that was my first 408 or 402 that I bought, a 1924 model with the big gear, and it doesn't like the crossing that I've got over here, nor does that last passenger car for some reason. That back truck wants to pop up all the time. I've got another crossing, so I might just replace it and see if that doesn't do a better job. You can see how it pops up when it hits it. The rest of the trucks are fine. You can't beat this Miami. I love this stuff. It's just it was easy to put up. I've already expanded it. I made it wider, and that way I got a full 6-foot radius on the other end. It's about 17 feet long, and I don't know, it's over 8 feet down here. But I've got about 50 feet of track all the way around it, and I like to run the O gauge and the double track, and I may take that crossover out in this center and then put a loop of O gauge track in with it. I can just run the third standard gauge to the outside and it'll do fine. Here's some of the stuff that I've got. It's about the extent of my American Flyer. It's my standard. I got a little bit of Ives. I got a Hogwarts special, had to buy that. Something I like real well, this is American 00. Same stuff as what Lionel 00 was, and I picked these up. Somebody super detailed them. They're real nice, and I intend to get some Lionel 00 here in the not too distant future. I want to see how well it'll work. Repro Girard set. Repro made by Jim Cohen. I think it's a 52. That's a restored 42. I had Joe Mena take care of that. And then I just got some stuff done on the bottom. Some early O gauge, tin kidder, brass, about 1956. I always wanted one when I was a kid. There's my two cranes that I've got. And then I've got the 500 series, and I've also bought some new 500 series beer cars, which I think are outstanding. Got a nice couple of 8 sets, a couple of 10s. Got some early stuff down here, not in too bad a shape, looking to get an engine for it. Right there is that's all European 1 gauge clockwork. A repro Lionel lines at the very bottom. Couldn't believe what I get for them. Not very much. Some more repro. There's a James Cohen a Lionel Ives model. This is my O gauge pre-war, mainly Lionel. I've got some American Flyer, but not much. For me, it's hard to find American Flyer in good shape. There's a kid's cooking stove, about 1890, that actually cooks. Used sterno. I've got some foreign-made Hornby, Bassett Loke, Jep, post-war and some pre-war. That all runs real well. Enjoy running that stuff. It's a totally different look. Got my American Flyer passenger set up there. Had to rebuild the whole engine. The reverse unit was bad. It's a manual, but I got it rebuilt. An Ives station, not an Ives. It's a Hornby station, pre-war. So I just kind of throw everything together. Here's a homemade airplane. Had to have that. And slowly putting on some telephone poles. I think those add a lot. And then I've got my my hobby horse press over here and all my equipment, various build-a-motors. This is my gun corner. Gotta have a gun. Today's world, gotta have a gun. Sherman helmets, various arms, mainly World War I and World War II. That's what I'm interested in. But the trains are kind of pushing the guns out of the way. But as you can see, you can't beat this Miami. In fact, I expanded this from the second track. Originally, that's all the wider this was. So I widened it out so that I could get the full sweep of the 6-foot radius. But you didn't go wrong, that's for sure, buying this stuff. And I'll tell you something else. I'm actually thinking with all these cross members down here of putting track across these cross beams, because it would be steady enough, and putting me a layout underneath it here. At least something so that I could run scale O or something like that. I just thought you might be interested in it.